Hello everyone, my name is Janvina Hirana from Section QRST1. I will discuss food dehydration from food preservation. So what is food preservation? Food preservation includes food processing practices which prevent the growth of microorganisms. And what is food dehydration? Food dehydration means by which many types of food can be preserved for indefinite periods by extracting the moisture, thereby inhibiting the growth of microorganisms, and is one of the oldest methods of food preservation and was used by prehistoric peoples in sun-drying seeds. And what is food dehydration? Food dehydration means by which many types of food can be preserved for indefinite periods by extracting the moisture, thereby inhibiting the growth of microorganisms, and is one of the oldest methods of food preservation and was used by prehistoric people in sun-drying seeds. Let's go back to the history of dehydration. Dehydration is one of the oldest methods of food preservation and was used by prehistoric peoples in sun-drying seeds. The North American Indians preserved meat by sun-drying slices, the Chinese dried eggs, and the Japanese dried fish and rice. Hot air dehydration was developed in France in 1795. And we have the main technological objectives of dehydration, which are a result of depression water activity, reduction in weight and volume, transformation of food to a form more convenient, imparting to a food product a particular desirable features. Dehydration have 7 methods in food preservation, which are sun drying, vacuum drying, drum drying, microwave drying, extrusion cooking, fluidized bed drying, and pneumatic drying. First is sun drying. This method reducing the moisture content of body by spreading the grains under the sun. Second is vacuum drying. Vacuum drying is the mass transfer operation in which the moisture present in a substance, usually a wet solid, is removed by means of creating a vacuum. Third is drum drying. This method used for drying out liquids from raw materials with a drying drum. Fourth is microwave drying. Microwave drying is a process that basically works in the same way as when we heat food in a microwave oven. Fifth is extrusion cooking, can be defined as a continuous process in which materials such as proteins and starches are plasticized to form fluid milk in a barrel. Sixth is fluidized bed drying. These methods reduce the moisture content of pharmaceutical powder and granules. Last is pneumatic drying, carried and transported by drying air while being dried. Are very cost-efficient dryers where very short time drying is sufficient.
The difference between drying and dehydration. Drying refers to the removal of solvent from a solid, semi-solid or liquid, whereas dehydration refers to the removal of water from the water-containing compound. Example of food dehydration: powdered soaps and sauces, pasta, instant rice, powdered milk, dehydrated food in a box.
That's all. Thank you. Have a good day and God bless.